Listen, we need to talk. Yeah, I know you say sometimes I be tripping. And I know that there are times I can overreact about certain situations. But it's only this way because I've been hurt before. I just want you to see things from my point of view so that you can understand where I'm coming from. You know, this is not a game that we're playing. It's my heart that you hold. Most importantly, I just want to know if can I trust you?
Hello, I'm Suzette. Thank you for joining us with Adhan Publishing House. We're here today with Article 7, and I wanted to just give you a brief information about the program and the payments for the authorship training classes. The tuition is a monthly fee of $20. So there would be a $20 monthly tuition fee, which would cover your articles being sent out to you in a video format, as well as at the end of the 52-week classes, there will be an award ceremony and authorship book signing program. Each class is a 90-minute class with the questioning times at the end. And again, this is not about debates. This training session is about how you were taught, how you were raised. So each author would have a different title, you would have a different topic title, even though the talking point would be set by our facilitator, Brother Abdur-Razaaq, Zarif. And in these class sessions, you would need to make sure that you have your notebook brought with you every class. You would also need to bring in your ink pen. You would need a ream of paper for typing your articles on. And again, we need those articles turned in a timely manner. At the end of each week, we are looking for those articles so that they can be edited. That way your book will be completed on time at the end of the year. And also, the publishing at the end of the year would be $250. That would be an additional fee for the printing of your book. And then also for your copyright, you would have to do your copyright on your own. And I believe that's about $55 for online and $35 if you mail that in. Just as a reminder to, again, turn the articles in a timely manner so that they can be edited. And those articles have to be turned in through the email at the address that we gave you at the sign-in of your registration. And remember to pay those membership fees on time, monthly, which is $20. And then you have 4 weeks in a month, so that would be 4 articles, $5 each. So at the end of the month, you would be paying the $40. So $20 membership, $5 a week for each article, and then turn those articles in a timely manner. At this time, I would like to introduce our facilitator for the night, Brother Abdur-Razaaq.
Good evening. My name is Abdur-Razaaq Zarif. In the name of God, the merciful Redeemer, peace be unto you and my audience, and the internet audience tonight. Like Ms. Suzette just said about the admissions to this class, we would have to pay $5 for each article. That's and $20 for the membership to become a member. That total, at most of the time, is 4 weeks in a month. So that total amount that you will be spending on each article will be $5, like we say. That'll be $40 that you'll spend in that total month. I just want to make that a little clear. Tonight, our topic is about peace. Peace is something that we all need, peace. Everyone has a story to tell. We want to hear your story off of our talking points. That's all we're giving is talking points. We're not giving, there's no debate about what we're saying. And I was told, unless we just quote scripture or something that's in stone, that's been said by the authors of the prospective books, which would be the Bible and the Quran. So I would try to refrain from that, you know, and that causes debate. So what we want to do is just be able to have talking points. And that way we all can understand that we have to write what we think about, and not thinking that I'm making this in stone to cause any type of controversy. Well, we'll start this with peace. Peace is a thing that we need in America, throughout the world. We have to learn how to create an atmosphere to make peace among each other. And that's what we're doing with the churches. All the churches in St. Louis and East St. Louis, we want to bring all our people together so we can sit down. And all I'm doing is telling my story, how I came from, evolved from Christianity to Islam. Because most churches do not know too much about the intricate, the parts of Islam that we live in America. They have been told that Islam is a nasty word. Muslim is a nasty word. And they talk about jihad. Jihad is a nasty word in America. But these are good words. Jihad means wars of the mind. Islam means it's a line of original information that was brought to man by God. God set it up in just a name, and all of God's words is Islam. It's just a name that we get carried away or misunderstood. Muslim means one who submits his will to God. And all of us does that, you know. So I evolved from Christianity to being a Muslim. And all I'm doing is just sharing my life so we all can come to the table together. So we can begin to create a better environment for our communities. Well, in communities is where we serve each other. We serve ourselves. And no one else can invade into our communities and selling us stuff without us, knowing about ourselves to create this kind of environment. We make peace with our contending brothers. You see, when we do that. The material mass always make peace with itself. See, the material mass always make peace with itself. We have to make peace with each other, whether it's about spirituality or material. It all balances out as long as it is in line with God's plan. See, as long as you do things within God's plan, it'll all work out. See? And we got to take the information from the leaders of the past and use them, for the day. Those struggles that they did to get us where we are today, that wasn't done in vain. That was real, And a lot of times, if we got pastors, we got to tell our pastors, we got to tell our imams, we got to tell our rabbis, we got to tell our priests, that look, man, you ain't doing nothing. Why your voice ain't out there? You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't doing nothing? And to make things better, you know what I'm saying, in the society. And we got to join in with them. See, we just can't sit back and say he our leader, or she our leader, or he our, whatever, and not get in behind them. See, we got to get in behind them. That's what's going to make the difference. So we sit down and we strategize. We can come up with a business plan, and we can begin to put our nickels and dimes together. Now, we got something, a catalyst a pivotal point that we can look at in this place that I'm talking about over here on State Street. And we can have our own warehouses, we can have our own wholesale houses, everything on that strip. But we got to have a vision to be able to see that. You see what I'm saying? And it'll work. Now, as I close, I would just like to say, again, that we all got to tell our story. See what I'm saying? That's what we're going to be able to come out, and then we'll be able to get some capital from these books.
anyone have any other questions, feel free to